seems like for every sunny day there are 5 rainy days, and when it's cold, snowy days. But there hasn't really been all that much snow this season. But anyways, we're getting out so we can enjoy the sunshine a little bit, and my husband's going to work on a price list for things to work on at the house at home. Our plan is to hopefully on the next travel assignment that I get to be within like 3 to 4 hours of home, so that we're able to go back home frequently and finish the things that we need to finish at home. We bought my husband's childhood home, and over the last, 4 or 5 years, we've been updating things and just changing things really to our liking, and so we're still kind of working on that. We've pretty much gone through one by one, replacing the windows. There were aluminum windows, they just weren't very efficient, and so I think we actually have 2 windows at home ready to go in. And how many windows did we say we had left? 3? I don't know, something like 3, 4 windows we have left. So that's one of the things we have to do. Also, when we went home for Christmas, we found out that the toilet in our master bathroom had leaked and ruined a large section of the floor. I don't know, at least the size of a piece of plyboard. It was a little bit bigger than a sheet of plyboard. So before we left, my husband pulled out the messed up floor, put down plyboard, but we have to rebuy because that was one of the floors we had actually replaced. We have to buy some more flooring for that area. The flooring that we used for a good part of the house was like a vinyl planking. I think it's really pretty. It's durable. I think it's supposed to be 99% waterproof, so we just felt like it was a good option with the kids and all. We ended up putting it in the dining room, the kitchen, the kids' rooms, and the bathroom, the spare bathroom, and the master bath. But I don't know. My husband's not too impressed with it now that it's been down for a while. I don't know if he actually wants to comment on that. He's not interested in being on video, so I'm not interested in making him yet. But apparently he's not going to comment either. So that's what we're doing. He's going to go check out some prices at Home Depot. He found just by getting online and looking that the prices at Home Depot here in West Virginia are actually less for the flooring than the prices at home near Charleston, South Carolina. So I don't know, we talked about maybe buying some flooring and bringing it back with us, but we're in a van, and we tow one of the 5x7 U-Haul trailers with our stuff in it. And he fusses at me every time we fill that trailer, because he talks about how the van is squatting with the load of the U-Haul. But so I doubt we'll buy the flooring here, but we're gonna at least look at it, kind of get an idea of prices, and then just kind of brainstorm at different things that we need to get. There's a lot of other work that we have to do at the house too. There's a lot of trim work, and I know we need to replace the flooring in the living room, and we're kind of doing all that so that we can put the house up for rent. That's our plan. I kind of told him the other day, I said, we could just go home and homestead. I mean, we really could. We have 1.25 acres. We have a house there. But the both of us really just said, when we think of our dream in our head, our dream has the mountains in the background. It has woods, and the area that we're from, it's grown up so much over the last few years, you can barely recognize it from the area that we grew up in. The trees are gone, and we want to be surrounded by trees and woods and mountains. And so yeah, that's the plan, to go ahead and get the house ready to put up for rent. Juliet is hanging out with us today. The teenager, the older one, of course, she stayed at home, so she can do her teenage stuff, I guess. But Juliet's with us. She is back in the back seat. Juliet, can I see you? She is, I don't know if you can see her, she's sporting her American flag hat. Juliet is all about the hats, and we tease her about it because we say she just doesn't like to brush her hair, but I think she enjoys her hats. Is it just because you don't like to brush your hair?
Yeah.
It's because you like hats? But I mean, she's sported hats for years. She's got like this captain's hat that she used to wear all the time, and it's funny because she would get the cutest comments when we were out in public. She's got this other one that's like multicolored and has sequins on it, and so she always wears hats. You probably saw her, I don't know, in one of the videos, she had just like a beanie hat on that said Geico on it. She loves her hats. But anyways, that's what we're doing today. So I dropped my husband and daughter off at Home Depot, and then I ran over to Walmart and grabbed some things that we needed, and so now I'm going to go into Home Depot and try to find them. So my question is, how do you inconspicuously walk around a store with a camera? Not quite sure that it's possible, because when people see you walking around with your camera and talking to it, they start to stare at you, and I don't really like that. But I guess if I'm going to be a serious vlogger, I'm going to have to get over it. This would be the part that my father probably doesn't like, the part where I walk with my camera, and so it probably bounces all over the place. By the way, I talked to my dad on the phone the other day, and if you saw my video where we went to Tractor Supply and I told you that I was worried that my dad loved his tractor more than me, he says that he loves me more than his tractor, so I guess all is right in the world. He also told me to tell my husband some comments, or I guess my husband had commented on my dad being old or something. I was supposed to tell him something back, but you'd get a big kick out of my dad. I think he should do YouTube videos because he's a funny guy. I feel sorry for my stepmother though, because she has to put up with him. But I love my dad. I'm not sure where my family is, so I'm going to wander around Home Depot until I find them. So this is the flooring that we put in our house at home. I found them at the Hammers, and apparently there's all kinds of stuff here that my husband said that we could use. Not only to fix up our house in South Carolina, but hopefully build one in North Carolina. Or maybe fix up one that we find for sale. I don't know. Here's some nice level lasers. Hey, so the day is over. We made it back from Home Depot, and we came home with 2 totes that we didn't intend to buy. What else did we come home with? I bought a couple pieces of fabric to work on my quilt, and that pretty much wraps the day up. Nothing super excited going on here. I think I told somebody the other day, well, I did tell somebody the other day, when they asked what I was up to, I said, it feels like the only thing I do lately is work and grocery shop. That pretty much sums it up. But hopefully here in the near future, we'll be working on some projects around the house where you can actually see something interesting and hopefully give some insight and maybe learn something. So please continue to join us. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.